So in this one, we'll be looking at how carp react to a moving bait in the current of a river. I've caught a lot of fish on pop-ups over the years fishing the river, but I think we're definitely leaving a lot of bait or bites on the table because if the current's strong enough and your pop-ups waving around, it can also deter the carp and it spooks them. I've had it so many times where I can see the carp in my swim from an elevated position, feeding all around my hook bait, but only eating the free offerings. And then when I look at it on film, like you'll see here, that the movement of my pop-up is causing them to spook off the bait or completely avoid my hook bait. Now knowing this is huge, as during this session I was actually able to make that adjustment because I could see the fish, I could see them eating my bait, I could see my spot getting cleared out, and I'm like, okay, well, I may as well throw out a bottom bait. In this case, it was just like 4 or 5 pieces of maize, and I removed the half a pop-up that I had on previously to make a kind of like a wafter corn stack. And within, I think it was about 5 minutes, I had a run. So it's definitely something to consider when you're fishing a river, and using multiple rods is a great idea to fish a rod with a bottom bait as well as a pop-up or wafter, because it gives you that versatility just in case that movement, if there's enough current, is spooking the fish. Hope you enjoy this film. Please like, share, subscribe, and add your comments below. Happy to have any discussion on this film or anything else. By all means, ask questions, and I'm more than happy to answer them.